Hey guys, I am going to share my haul of all of the goodies I got at this amazing stationery store in Philadelphia and also some other random bits and bobs I got around the city. Before we jump in, I just want to say that this is a really new channel for me and I appreciate you watching. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button and giving me a like, it really helps my channel grow. Thanks.
If you are here or if you don't stay.
So my time in Philly was really incredible, but my first stop was to Omoi, Zakka in the Old City area, which is close to where all the historical monuments are. And the store is just such a little gem. The minute you walk in, you will be pulled in the way that I was, just looking at all the little bits. And my understanding is that everything, if not the vast majority, are all imported items. And certainly there is a ton of stationery goodies to rifle through, but also lots of really beautiful home goods. And I had to walk around the store several times just to get the full effect.
Hey guys, I am just getting back from a trip to Philadelphia and I had to sit down and film this because, as you can see, my desk is such an insane mess from all the stuff piled here that I just purchased that I wanted to do this review so I could go ahead and put all this stuff away. So I went to Omoi, Zakka, which I'm likely butchering, but it's just like the cutest little shop ever in Philadelphia, in the Old City area by all of the historical monuments. So there's a good chance if you're just visiting Philly that you'll be in that area. And I went straight to that store, and then I went again a few hours before I went to the airport on Sunday. So I went on Thursday and Sunday, and actually a couple of these things are gifts from my friends, so I'm just gonna take those out of the way. But actually I'll show you this funny little card. How funny is that? So I'm just gonna go through all the things I got while I was there, and in no particular order. This super cute little sticky notepad that I didn't quote unquote need, but was just really super cute, so I got it. This was sort of a splurge that I may or may not regret, but I literally picked this up and it was $25. Yes. It says 5 paper plus 1. And essentially what it is different types of paper bound in this little book, which is really nice and definitely the kind of thing that I enjoy. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to use this as something I write on or a sort of paper sampler that I take with me. And I'm filming another video where I go over the art journal I made for the weekend, and you'll see why that would be useful if you subscribe and check out that video that's coming this week. But anyways, when I picked this up, I thought, oh my gosh, you better use this if you buy this. It's a $25 notebook. So definitely I need to figure out a purpose for this. The only thing I can tell you right now that I don't love about it is that the binding is really stiff and definitely does not lay flat, but questionably even whether, like you'd have to use a clamp on this. So anyways, but the paper itself is lovely. So got this. I got raspberry hibiscus tea with notes of sweet lemon, fresh raspberry, and floral. So I love tea, and particularly I love hibiscus teas. And there used to be a hibiscus tea. It was a pomegranate and hibiscus, and I think it was white tea, at Trader Joe's, and it was absolutely incredible. And they stopped carrying it. I don't know if it's going to be a seasonal thing or not, but I was devastated. I would have literally bought like 10 boxes had I known. But anyways, look how cool the packaging is. This little cardboard flap fits into that slit there. And so I was really excited about this, and I will definitely be trying this later. Okay. This was nope, that's nothing. Garbage. Okay. So this is the brass label plates, and it was a reasonable price, and I just ran out of them. So picked up another pack of those. All right, let's see if I can organize a little bit here. So let's start with this size. So in the passport size, I got these little message cards. Let's take a look. They're super cute. They would be really good in a fun little travel journal to write notes about what's happening. I also was just thinking of sticking them in my kids' lunch boxes. So anyways, I grabbed those. They looked really fun. I got an accordion, folded paper accordion little notebook, and I did not have one in this size yet. But its intended use is going to be for my coffee TN that I use when I go to sit at a cafe. And so this is like the perfect little thing there. Just a quick look this is what they look like after they've been completely filled up. This is what I'm going to do a video on and show you kind of how I make this, but that's just the smaller size of that. So this is the sticker release paper insert. They did not have any more of these on Jet Pens when I looked, and they did not have this in the smaller size, which I was a little bummed about, but honestly, I bought it. I don't know that I would need this in this size, but I bought it and I thought I could always cut it down and make a passport size of this. And in fact, I should have just bought 2 of these. I don't know what I was thinking, but anyways, got that. What is this? These are the little sticker pockets, and there's a bunch of them in here. There's 18 in here. You just pull the one, you stick it on, and it has a little slit in it, and you can stick things in there. And that's great, especially for travel journals, to capture, like, for instance, I really love to keep receipts of things. And like you'll see here, this is a little pocket of all of these random receipts and other bits that I collected that I may just stick in that travel journal. So that's what I envision using these for. These are great. This is 3 sheets of double-sided sticker tape. Usually what I travel with, I would like to get one of the really little teeny tiny tape runners like this, but I usually travel with a double-sided tape that looks like washi, a roll of washi, and it's good, but I would prefer something flat. So this is really perfect. And again, I use it for when I'm using my art journal. This is, let's take a look at this. So they're calling this a card file. Yeah, so what I think I'm gonna end up doing is, well, the uses I've seen this for that I think are really good are ink swatches. So putting an ink swatch in each. I already have an ink swatch journal that I really love, and I don't wanna move into a different size. But also just a little, like an ephemera and sticker pouch. And I'm thinking about, now that I have all of these extra TN covers, which I'm going to do another review soon, or just a video showing you all the covers I have. I have so many extras, and I just bought a bunch on a BST. So I'm thinking about using one of them. It should be just like a little go-to ephemera pouch. And in that case, this would be a useful piece in there. So we'll see. Okay, so there's that. That was $8.20. And then the last insert I bought was this refill for a short trip. I've talked about this in other videos, but I would prefer to work in a smaller notebook that I go through faster than a larger notebook, even though I love the way the larger notebooks look over time. The fact is that I need sort of that momentum of finishing things quickly to keep going. And so that's very motivating for me. It's just something I've sort of come to accept. And for that reason, I like shorter ones, and I typically bind them myself. But this was only $4. I don't love cream paper, but it is what it is. And so I just grabbed this. So here's the name of the, Omoi, Zakka. And they've been open since 2006. That's something that's cool I did not see before. Okay, so this is a little Midori transfer stickers, and it's just a little coffee theme one. And so of course I was not going to pass that up. I've never used any of the Midori stickers before, but I love that they're little rub-ons, so that's nice. Let's see, what else did I get? So that's everything from that bag. Oh yes, of course. Oh my gosh, this poor woman that worked there. She was so sweet. I walked in, I was kind of going a little crazy because I'm not kidding you when I say, like, I went straight from the airport to the hotel and checked my bags and then went straight to this place. And I was like, I don't know. I had just been building it up for so long. So I walked in. Oh, I know what it was. I walked in and I knew that they had these scarves that they had just gotten in, and I was really hoping to get one. And I communicated with them via Instagram DMs, and they said, oh, that's cutting it kind of close. Like, they were putting them out on Monday and I was coming Thursday, and so they said they probably wouldn't have any. So I walked in and I knew that they were in the glass cases, and I went straight to the glass case and I saw one of the ones that I really wanted, which I'll show you in a minute. And I'm like, oh, excuse me, ma'am, can I please have this scarf? And then from there I was like, okay, and I'll take this, and I'll take this, and I'll take this, and I'll take this. And she was so sweet and helpful. But anyways, she probably thought I was a bit of a crazy person. But I will say, on their website or on Instagram, they clearly, have people in there every day that are stationery nerds and get really worked up about this stuff. So I probably wasn't the only crazy person. But I got these two Quebecos. This one I already, I could be wrong, but I actually think that I pointed out a different blue one, and I'm not mad about it because they're all beautiful. But I swear that the blue one I was looking at was had a little bit more of a green in it. But anyways, so she, they only had them in mediums, which is fine because I have so many others that, I can swap nibs, no problem. And then I wanted a black clip. And then she came over to me. I was in another part of the area, and she was like, oh, did you want this clip or the special edition clip? And I was like, I'll take them both. So here are the two clips I got because, they're only like $4 or $5. And then this one I'm intending to use for that little cafe passport size TN that I was telling you about. So, and I just got one. I just got a Starbucks Reserve. So I'll definitely be using that one. I haven't set it up yet. Maybe I'll do a video of that. So then the second time I went back, I also got this little Kikuyo stapler. So actually, I haven't even tried this yet. I have no idea how to use it. And it seems like there's got to be a trick to it because there's no mechanism here. Let's see. Yeah, I got to figure this out. There's got to be a trick because there's no way to like push it. I don't know if you, I don't know if anybody knows the trick. I'm gonna have to look that up. So, let's see, what else did I get? Okay, well, before I jump into the best thing I got while I was at this little shop, I'll show you a couple other random things I got in the city. So we went on Sunday to an art fair. These are the magazines that Omoi has. And I believe this is the first one and the second one. Yeah, let's see, 1 and 2. So I have both of them, but I'll probably use them for like collaging materials in my thing. Sorry. So, oh yes, I got, let's see what this is. So right around the corner, also in Old City, there's a little art shop that's been there forever. And I went in and I bought a rainbow pencil because I think they're really fun, and I thought it would be good to have in my little travel art kit. I did not have a sharpener with me, and I was doing in my art journal a lot of watercolor pencil, so I had to pick that up. And then I got this little pencil extender, which I don't have, surprisingly enough. And I thought it was, you know, a step above the regular. So I grabbed this while I was there at the art store. So I went to a food hall that had just opened, and there was a little art shop in the back, local artist selling things. And I bought this fiddle crab sticker, which I thought was just the funniest, most clever thing ever. And then I also bought and put in my art journal this Liberty Bell with all the hand lettering about Philly, and I really loved that. So just a couple little things like that, and then I bought a couple things from my friend. So they were advertising that on Sunday they were having a art fair in Northern Liberties, which we happened to have already planned to have breakfast in Northern Liberties on Sunday. So we stopped by, and it was so gross and rainy, and the artists were there and they had set up, and there were so many amazing things. I truly had, when I say no space left, I mean no space in my backpack. Not, if I was worried that TSA was going to open my travel bag because they would not have been able to get it back open, or closed rather. So I had no space. Otherwise I would have bought a bunch of other things that were really beautiful there. But I got these 2 patches that are handmade, and they have a felt background. Lisa Urban is the name of the woman, the artist. And I thought they were really beautiful and are going to look really nice on a notebook, or even I think inside of a notebook they could be looking nice too. Yeah. What I really want to do, I just haven't been able to actually buy one yet, is I would like to attach one to a wallet insert, like a leather wallet insert. So I don't know, we'll see. The only thing I'm a little, the piece of felt on the back is really nice. I know why she did it, but it's also adds a lot of bulk. So I'm thinking about taking that off because I would be, I don't know. It just adds a lot of bulk. So I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, these are really beautiful. I was very happy with that purchase. Another random thing I got in the city was this hand bound, I'm gonna look this up, but I bought it in a used bookstore and it was just on a stack. And look at the inside, has this really beautiful paper. It's got this Japanese stab binding in it, really beautiful, and then just lots of cool art throughout. The pages themselves are folded in half, so I don't know if you can see, but they're like kind of like double, and then the binding the edge faces that way, basically. I just saw it and I thought to myself, okay, if this is not crazy, then I'm gonna buy it, because I just love the whole aesthetic of it. And it wasn't crazy. She sold it to me for only $15, and I thought that was very reasonable for what it was. And it's hard to tell, but you could feel it as soon as you pull it out that the cover is cloth, and it's just very tactile and beautiful. So I was really excited about that. I've got a growing collection of some little unique handmade artist books. Okay, yeah, some of the stuff I bought I've already incorporated into my TNs, but anyways, I did buy one of these clips. Everybody seems to have them. They're a little expensive, but I thought, like, oh, I'll try it out and see what all the fuss is about. And I mean, I get that it's a really well-made, very yeah, I mean, very functional piece. So, and I liked the travel one because I thought it'd be great for one of my notebooks that I actually take when I'm traveling. The thing that I think sets it apart is that it's both strong but easy to open. So I have not a knockoff, but just a different brand with a clamp that is extremely strong, but like you feel like you're gonna break your hand trying to get the thing open. How cute is this little collie pin that I got and I stuck through my little clipboard back here? I am obsessed with it, and I have a dog that's a collie, so I just added that on. Okay, so for the most amazing piece ever, I got a light up croissant, and I don't know, some of you are gonna see this and totally get it and think this is the coolest thing in the world, and some of you are thinking like you're insane, but that's okay. Not everybody has to like everything, right? So I'll show you the packaging. It came in this little box, and again, I had 0 space left, so I had to wedge this in my backpack, and it fit. And I was flying Spirit, so it really mattered because they're very, they're sticklers. Like, you can't bring an extra little bag or anything, or you have to pay like $80. So anyways, it came in this. As you can see, the price was not the kind of purchase that you would be like, oh, sure, $90 for a little kitschy desk lamp, no problem. But I knew that they had these bread lamps there because I saw them on the Instagram feed, and I was really interested in it. But the ones that I saw were like more like a wall lamp. I'm using the wrong word. I was going to say sconce, but a lamp that hangs on the wall and has a cord that you turn on. And if I had the right situation, like for instance, if I had a coffee bar or something right now, I would 1000% get it. It was really cool. They have like a baguette, like a loaf of bread. Okay. But I did not see this. Then when I got to the store and I saw this on Thursday, the first time I went, I was like, oh my gosh, like, and I convinced myself not to buy it because it just seemed a little crazy with all the other things I was buying to buy it. But then we went back again on Sunday, and I literally just felt like I could not leave Philadelphia without a light up croissant. So what's really super cool about these, and I don't even think it does not say this, but the woman explained to me that these are made by casting an actual piece of bread, croissant in this case, and creating a mold out of the piece of bread. And so you're getting like all of these layering and texturing pieces, and then they create these little things. And I just think it's very, very, very well done. And I'm actually kind of surprised by, I'm just going to turn the light off for a second so you can see how bright it is, because I don't know how it's showing up. But it's fairly bright for the size. And it only takes one little AA battery. And you also, when you set it down, that's what triggers it turning on and off. So Then I had decided I was going to buy it for myself, and my best friend, who we were in Philly to celebrate her bachelorette party and her coming wedding, and I'm her maid of honor. And she bought this for me as a thank you and as a birthday gift, and it was just the sweetest thing ever, and just really thoughtful. And this is a sort of backstory, but she and I met in Philadelphia as teachers, and for a very good chunk of time we went to Starbucks almost every single day, and we've shared some croissants together. We've shared croissants together in a lot of places on a lot of vacations and stuff. So anyways, this is just such an amazingly fitting gift, and I'm so excited to have it sit on my desk and just see it all the time. I have been smiling every single time I've looked at it this last couple days. So anyways, this was the purchase that was like crazy, but I'm so glad I did it. And I just love my little croissant guy so much. He's so cool and so quirky, and also, you know, somewhat functional. And I just think it's the coolest thing ever. So let me know if you are a fan of the croissant lamp. Put a croissant emoji down in the comments, and I'll know you're like me and think that this is also a very cool little gift. So I think that's it, guys. I was only in Philly a few days, but I had a blast. I'm always so surprised when people kind of question going to Philly. Like, I know it has a reputation for being a bit of a sort of gritty city, but the food scene there is great, and there's so many cool things to do. We didn't do any of the historical stuff this time because I've done it all before, but we sat in parks on the days it wasn't raining and just enjoyed. We went to a lot of restaurants, and just had a lot of great food, and I just think it's a great city. I'm glad I was able to go back. I hadn't been in quite some time, and had a really nice time, but the highlight was definitely the stationery shop. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got in Philly. And as I said, I have some other videos related to my Philly trip, and one of them is definitely walking you guys through this art journal. So look out for this. Please subscribe if you're not already. I really appreciate your support. This is a new channel. I have like 10 videos up, so thank you so much if you are subscribed. And I appreciate all the likes and comments that you can give me, because, you know, it helps me grow my channel. So thanks so much. Have a good day.